We'll be fine, fine, fine. All the time we'll be fine. We'll be fine, fine, fine. All the time we'll be fine. All the time. See us don't grab the mist, touch the sky till you reach. Run around and go, but you can't get anywhere. Slow down, move ahead. I need time to bend. Can't be done alone. I'll take you there. Take you there. Take you there.
May I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
Welcome. Nope, that's not what I want. Welcome, everybody, to the 101st edition of the Community Pulse. We're in for another fantastic show. Man, what a turnout. That chat was just moving earlier. And, yeah, that's a little different. We got Lisa Noel. Great to see you here. Jamie Lynn, Brad Example, Sal Caruso, Poison Whales, Professor Boomer, Barry and Joe, Hugh Caldwell, Martin, and now I can't, Clayton Von Kluge Brother. What a beautiful track you had earlier. And I see a name I hadn't seen there before. Cheddar Peppa Prepper. Anyways, all right, we got a fantastic show lined up for you tonight. We have John W. Adams here. And I'm so looking forward to this. I've been listening to John's music. I'm not sure whether it was Pete Johns or Thomas Christ. But it's absolutely, I love this artist and really looking forward to getting to know him more. And of course, we have our other host, partner in crime in this show, Folk Punk's going to be doing the co-hosting role tonight. And yes, after the show, remember everybody, you will all, and I didn't forget this week, you will all be dumped over to the Monday Night Live Jam and Hang with Vince Janella. I like to shout out a good Canadian friend of mine, and that one's for you, Brad. Good Canadian friend of ours, Axe and Nacho. They'll be on at 11 o'clock tonight, and we're going to close the show with Michelle Castillo, We Are One, another beautiful track. All right, that opening song, as you all know, Wolf Stone Studio, who was featured on this channel just not long ago, featuring the Leela verse. Absolutely beautiful. What a nice, groovy track. I hope you're all dancing to it. Song titled I'll Take You There. Yes, as I like to shout out the beginning of the show, the characters, the images that you saw prior to the Ninth Gate song, the notable streaming channels. I like to shout out. There's so many out there right now. You got Lewis Cook. You've got Strings and Pucks. You've got the real Justine Kasprick. I mean, everybody's doing amazing work out there to help grow these communities. But we like to start off with Jade Starr, Unearthed, Friday, 6 p.m. Jade, if you're in the chat, thank you very much for saving my skin on Saturday. I tried to set up a little stream in order to dump people over to Thomas Christ and get help, do my little part and help bring some more people to the beautiful show you all do on Saturdays, starting with Thomas Christ, followed by Jade Starr, followed by Pete John, and then the beautiful Canadian Brad Example. Yeah, so every Friday at 6 p.m. you have Unearthed, a brand new show, relatively, I think 6 episode now or 7. Really, really amazing music, amazing talents coming out of that. We have Rob Bennett, The Vault Live Show, Thursdays at 2 p.m. Please, please, please go check this out if you can. Thursdays is usually my studio day, so I have a hard time getting to that one. But my studio sessions are almost done because the album is pretty much ready. Just maybe 2 or 3 more sessions and we're good to go. All right. And then we got CampGmay, open mic every Saturday at 10 p.m. Amazing chat. It's just brewing, and so many people there, so many great talents. If you got a guitar, a piano, a violin, you want to just sing, you just show up there, and it's open mic, just as it says. Thomas Christ with You Rock TV. I will say it is one of my favorite shows every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Love Thomas, love everything he does. If you want to get your music heard, that's the place to do it. Send it, fill out a form, hit submit, and you will get played. Pete John, Your Music Live, my gateway into these communities. Every Sunday, 5 p.m., same deal. Fill out a form, submit, and your music will be played. And thank you, Pete, for dumping everybody on poor little me. And then Laurie. Laurie's Mishmosh. Friday night hang. Every Friday at midnight, she brings the community together. It's one of the funnest shows on YouTube. Anybody and everybody that's involved in these communities will stop in. Laurie just does amazing things. She is everywhere, supports everybody, not just through her channel, the Community Pulse, and then on the personal side. So if you have an issue, just call Laurie. There's the sorry, cuz. Love you. All right, let's get on with the show. Why can't I bring you on? There you are.
Evening, Frank.
Brother, how are
How
you?
you doing? I'm doing okay. You know, I'm really. What were you gonna say?
There's a little delay on your part, I think.
Is there? Oh,
Or is it me?
Yeah, things are weird everywhere. You know, that's why it's so nice to be here tonight, because sometimes life is exhausting, and highlighting and celebrating others is always good for the soul. So this is well timed here.
And I gotta say, man, I love that jean jacket.
And I think I told you, I actually found it in the boys department where It was only $24. It's amazing how much
That's a
cheaper
steal.
children's clothing is than adult clothing. So
Yeah, that's funny. On the weekend, I was taking a drive with Shauna, and I saw this new thrift shop, and I wanted to stop in and get one of them babies, but it's got to be worked in, right? I can easily buy one for.
this was brand new, actually. It was the washed or faded, whatever they called it. It fit, and it wasn't a lady's jacket, which, you know, no big deal, but it buttons wrong, and it always gets me confused. So yeah, this was just a, you know, like a 12-year-old boy size. That's what I am.
Sweet. It works. It works. Mountain Man, great to see you. And I'm sure I missed a whole bunch of other people. Rainfield Music. Yes.
And I'm
yes.
terrible at, but hello. And, you know, there's this show that I catch sometimes, like an astronomy show. And the host always starts off by saying, hello, wonderful person. So, hello, wonderful people.
I love it. Maybe I got to practice that line for the opener. Yes. Well, that's amazing. JJ, as you always do, we chose a really nice feature channel, I think. Rockin' Pneumonia. We'll go there first, and then shout-outs. What do you want to do?
Yeah, that sounds perfect.
Yeah. Mark Sundaram. Again, been following each other, supporting each other's music for quite some time. I met him through Pete John's channel years ago when I came into this community. And he's around and still pumping out some great tracks. And you put together a nice little intro for the montage that we created. And do you want to add something before we give her a spin?
Yeah, I think just play it. It pretty much tells
Sums it
itself. Yeah.
Perfect. So as you all know, the feature channel is pinned at the top of the chat. Please go offer up some support to all of these artists that we're shouting out, especially if you see somebody new. It makes no difference to me. It's not, I don't need you to say I heard you on Frank's channel or JJ's channel or DJ's. This is about, let's just grow this community so we have a bigger audience to play our music outside of this, right? So, and Lewis Cook does an amazing job doing that. All right, let's give it a spin. Our featured channel this week is Rockin' Pneumonia, Mark Sundaram. It's pinned at the top of the chat throughout the whole show. Let's give it a spin.
This week's featured channel is Rockin' Pneumonia. Mark is a singer, songwriter, and guitarist hailing from Canada. Although he started songwriting as a teenager, it wasn't until the pandemic lockdown that he began his recording journey. Starting with covers of 50s rock and roll tunes, he then began becoming involved in the Pete Johns universe and recording his original songs. So whether you have a Rockin' Pneumonia or the Boogie Woogie Flu, check out Mark's channel. With classic covers and originals reminiscent of the early Beatles and Stones, it's just what the doctor ordered.
The seraphim slowly shuts his eyes, waiting with his pain till he dies, knowing that his wait won't be long, knowing that his faith was wrong. An angel prevails where no man wins, and even can't see no blue, can always see my wine. I'm trying to stay true, always waiting to set mine. interrupt. You don't want to dream the day away. So not to let me toss deeply where we stay with personal scrutiny. But the force has gained us a Jade all is Gloria, all is Gloria. So much more can others be. I know because I've touched the sun. I've touched the sun. We got here from now. I've got the wheel but can't steer. Going fast, don't get anywhere. You can't get there from here. How did we get here from now? I've got the wheel but can't steer. I used to be so cynical, there's no one but me. It was getting kinda clinical, just like on TV. I used to want it all in that make-believe way. So I asked them to call when I was gone for the day. But then you walked into my life. Got through my cold hard jokes like a hot knife.
Right? I would pay to see a concert. Let me hit pause and bring us back. That's
Just what
absolutely
the doctor
amazing.
ordered.
Just what the doctor ordered. Absolutely. All right. So,
Got a couple shout outs?
yeah, let's do some shout outs. As I mentioned, it'll be featured. The feature channel will be pinned at the top of the chat throughout the duration of the show. All right, let's get started with we're going to do just a few shout outs and bring on our featured artist tonight. As you all know, the Community Pulse creates a playlist. This playlist consists of many songs that we're not able to shout out throughout the show. And it's a lot of stops that I've made throughout the week of all the creators and stuff like that. So please offer up some support. Go check out the Community Pulse 101st edition playlist. Remember, everybody, DJ Big Red does an amazing job putting together a community calendar. I've been seeing it. I know Gary's totally appreciative of it. He does a great job with promoting throughout the week of all the happenings, on the day of the happenings and stuff like that. So great work, DJ Big Red. And please follow the community calendar link that DJ's putting up. And if you have anything coming up or anything like that, you know how to reach us, either through DJ, through myself, or JJ, or Laurie, or any other mod, any of the other mods out there. We'll take it from there. Remember, everybody, the Community Pulse is not limited. It's for everybody. Anybody who wants to be on the show, reach out to us. Anybody who wants to co-host somebody, reach out to us. It's open to everybody. All right, let's go. PMine, Mime, an amazing pianist, put out another beautiful masterpiece, God is the Weapon. Harriet B, Way Home. Michael, a.k.a. Zealand, The Most Dangerous Man. Lewis Cook, The Afterburn Monday, February 2nd, music stream. As I said at the beginning, please go check out Lewis Cook. I can see how much he supports so many of us out there. Yeah, I think he might be getting phone calls from Laurie saying, I'm going to be here tonight. I'm going to be there, because they seem to be everywhere. It's amazing. Scully Pop. Please go check out Scully. He's a supporter of this channel. And he's an amazing storyteller, amazing narrator. He's a publisher. A lot of fun on his streams as well. Amsterdam Chronicles is the one I watched. Catherine McChrystal, all the way from Ireland. Way of the Damned. Sticks for Guns. Reminded. An amazing track. Small Town Girl, Bob Clement, Tell Me That You Love Me. Adam Holtz, You Are My Dream. Music Connects People, my friend Andrena Amakuchi. Electro Music Fizz France? Sci France. Sorry. I should have asked JJ to read that one. All right. Dell, we nearly cried. A beautiful track, Dell. Russ 8889, Jump Around, House of Pain Reimagined. Mary, Ciao Bellissima. Billy Joel cover, Honesty. Emery Island had a couple tracks this week. I Hid Under a Sheet, Childhood Memory, a beautiful track, Emery. Nura's Guitar Channel. Again, if you're a beginner guitarist and you wanna, or just wanna pick up on some songs where he's got the lyrics and the chords and the strumming patterns, really cool stuff. This one's called So Am I. Crowmaster, Rainmaker, and Gary Schaefer, the picking pilot with Badass Brutus. Therapy Project. Beautiful collaboration. Yes. And I did that all with the mic on. I just happened to glance now. All right. Shall we do this?
Yeah.
Rach Aloha. All right, let's do this. Let's bring on, ladies and gentlemen, we have John W. Adams. Really pumped for this. Let's bring on our featured artist. I'm going to put you up here, John, and I'm going to drop myself somewhere. Why? What's going on?
Let me set
What did
up.
Frank touch now?
Hey,
There we
How
go.
you doing, John?
I am great. How are you guys?
Doing well, doing well. Excited to have you on, to have you share some of your journey. 40 plus years.
Yeah, it's more impressive if you line it out, I guess. But 40 years, it seems like a long time.
Yeah, well,
48
when
years.
you start when you're two.
Yeah,
Wow.
right.
But as Frank was saying, we've been hearing you. I remember hearing numerous versions of you under, John Miss Records, whether it be John W. Adams or Moths on Leaves or things with Alexa. I never got to hear Thunder Chicken, but it's still the best band name I've heard. Yeah, that name is just awesome. But yeah, so we've got to hear some of that before, but I think this would be nice to get a little more into where these songs came from and what makes them sound like Texas, as you describe your stuff.
That's what I try to say. I have a wide range of influences, and it just depends on what mood I'm in at the time I'm writing a song is what comes out.
And that the muse, where
Yeah.
it comes from, mixture of what's happening and where we've been before. So
Sometimes comes in the middle of the night when you got to leave the bedroom and whisper into your phone the idea that you have, and hopefully it works out the next day when you listen to it.
and some of those actually do. It's song from a dream.
Yeah.
Awesome. So how have you been? You're probably, actually, though, you were saying that even down as far warm normally as you are, you've been dealing with winter. So
It got a little warmer this week. We're back in the 70s and 60s, but yeah, we got iced in a couple of weeks ago. You guys up north, y'all don't know what Texas weather's like, but we don't have the equipment to clear the roads that you do.
And yeah, this the Northern Hemisphere has got a good year. We've been spoiled for a few, but making music is something that we can do no matter what's going on. And like so many, people that are in this community, it was when things got locked down, not because of weather, but
Yeah.
things got locked down, that we either got back into music or started doing, like our featured channel that we were talking about earlier. That's when he started recording originals. So
Right. Yeah, my first album is called Pandemic Schmandemic. So it was a collection of songs that I had written and recorded in about the time the pandemic hit, and we were all kind of stuck indoors with, our computers. I decided that was probably the best time to go ahead and finish some of them.
Yeah. And it's made because you were writing well before.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've always written songs,
And,
even as a child. But yeah, some.
and you're self-taught.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. There's always the opportunity to learn from others, and there's been many great guitarists that I've known throughout my life, and they've shown me things. But for the most part, I have to figure it out by my ears and work through it myself. And what's funny is nowadays, with the way that you can just look up quick tabs or quick lyrics or whatever, you can learn a song or you can write a song a lot more quickly than you used to. And unfortunately, I don't remember those songs quite as well as the ones that I struggled with the, drop the record needle, let it play a little bit, pick it up, try to mimic what you just heard, or, handwrite the lyrics as you hear them. I still have some of those lyrics. They're completely wrong. And when my band plays them, I'll just sing the old lyrics that I remember, or play the guitar the way that I remember and not the way that it's supposed to be. And I've always had this philosophy, half the people won't know, half the people won't care. And it seems to have, helped me out through the last 45, 46, 47, 8 years.
Totally. Rock the cat box. Rock.
Yeah. Rock the cat box.
And I think the first song that we're going to have from you tonight kind of ties into what you were just saying, because exactly. I found a quote you had written down. You said in the beginning, it was easier to write an original than to learn a cover song.
Yeah. Well, I originally was left-handed, and my dad, when I begged him for an electric guitar after, watching Deep Purple and Kiss on Don Kirshner's rock concert, and then also Midnight Special, he made a deal that, hey, I'll buy you an electric guitar. You learn these 50 songs, and it was like just 50 cowboy songs. I never did learn them, but I could, Home on the Range and Yellow Rose of Texas type stuff. And I was still playing left-handed, and then he bought a right-handed guitar. And so there was a time when I would play left-handed really well. I was playing, Hendrix and AC/DC and Journey stuff, and switching right-handed, because you can go to a music store and there's 100 guitars you can choose from, but there's rarely a left-handed one if you're lucky enough. And then plus anybody else you're playing with, they can play your guitar, you can play theirs, vice versa. So I did switch to right-handed and learned slowly. And there was some amount of time in there where I could play 4 different ways, either right-handed or left-handed, or right-handed on a left-handed guitar, or left-handed on a right-handed guitar. I just kept punching through. And when I was learning right-handed, I couldn't play the same songs that I was able to play left-handed. So I just picked the easiest thing, which was a bar chord, and just started writing my own songs. Had some friends from church, and we performed all original songs. Just something to do. It was great.
Those memories are so vivid to me of just playing 3 or 4 bar chords over and over and over. And, it being like just
that first song from 1982, January of '82, "You Can Be a Janitor." I think that's queued up as the first song, and that's that's that song. That one, the very first song I ever wrote right-handed. There it is.
Awesome. That's so cool that we have a recording of your first song you ever wrote. So, Frank, let's clean, sweep, polish, and mop.
Let's do it.
1982.
John W. Adams, folks, with this track called "You Can Be a Janitor."
I'm sorry.
You can be a janitor. You can be a janitor. janitor. I won't be a janitor. I won't be a janitor. I won't be a janitor. Clean, sweep, polish, mop. You can be a garbage man. You can be a garbage man. You can be a garbage man. I won't be a garbage man. I won't be a garbage man. I won't be a garbage man. Lift, dump, crush, throw. You can be a groundskeeper. You can be a groundskeeper. You can be a groundskeeper. I won't be a groundskeeper. I won't be a groundskeeper. I will not be a groundskeeper. Rake, trim, mow, cut. You can be a sewage worker. You can be a sewage worker. You can be a sewage worker. I won't be a sewage worker. I won't be a sewage worker. I won't be a sewage worker. Dig, smell, puke, run, come back later, this is fun. You can be a janitor. You can be a garbage man. You can be a groundskeeper. You can be a sewage worker.
Love it.
Wow. That's amazing. I want to apologize. It's really glitchy tonight, or is it just on my end?
No, I was catching it.
It's
Yeah.
glitching, eh? Yeah. All right.
But
That's
that-
absolutely. Yeah.
You know,
go
a
ahead.
couple people mentioned things in the chat that I was like, yeah. Somebody mentioned cake. Oh, John's
Yes.
got John off there.
Didn't know cake back then.
Oh.
That, and you know, I told you when we had met, I was visioning Beastie Boys there, you know, with that barcode run, and
Yeah.
so many memories of garage bands. It just
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to do some shout-outs, and then we're going to get right back to this. All right. Pausing Guitars, Dixieland Delight, Alabama cover. Really cool stuff, Pause. David Cartrette, Bikini Girls from Mars, Forest of the Wolves, They Forgot Me, Darbus Space Covers, Drink Duck Ein Met. How's that? Lars Guitars, jamming with the Line 6 Helix Stadium XL. Really cool. Awesome jam, Lars. All right, Colorful Energy, After Rain, Mountain Man, Plush, a Stone Temple Pilots cover. Really cool rendition of that. Driven to Right, MJK, really cool. Holy Man, Poison Whales, Damn It, Jim, I'm a Doctor. Really good. Clayton Von Kluge. Yeah, I saw your comment on that. That was another fantastic. You're on a roll, KVK. Love it. Dragon Snail Puppets Variety Show episode 47. You want to have fun and watch a really cool, entertaining show. You gotta check out Dragon Snail Puppets. We're gonna have them up as the feature channel soon. Paula Benson, Shimmering Chicken for a quick meal. Love everything Paula posts. It's just so fun. Blugubrious, Outback. John Schur, Living with the Circumstances 2. Really cool stuff. Pole Vault and Sunshine Archer. Man, I love both of them. They're so fun. Broken Wings. Mascara Snake. Has anybody checked out Mascara Snake? I know many of you have, but there's many of you who have not. Please go check out Mascara Snake. 7 to 26. Tony McGreal, Celtic Sunset. James Myers. James, bro. The Big Three, Killed by Baby. It's My Baby, not by Baby. All right, the White Stripes drum cover. K Kung Drums, Highway to Hell, AC/DC cover. K Kung Drums is going to be on a few of my tracks from the new album. Unshackled Spirits, a.k.a. Jaded Soul, a.k.a. Sal Caruso, Bello. Woman Make a Better Man. What a statement. I saw in the comments. Laurie sure loved that. Strings and Pucks, Make Me a Candle. Did I already shout out to Strings and Pucks? He's all over the place today. I love it. All right. And Chris Durham, Piano Improv with just a touch of Gershwin. And Dragon Orb, who's going to be on this show very soon. The Crumbling Grave. Really cool stuff. All right. I'll leave it to you. Thank you.
And I gotta say, I caught Strings and Pucks Sunday morning show, and it was a blessing. It was amazing. If you've ever heard the version of Amazing Grace that the Blind Boys of Alabama do, where it's to basically the House of the Rising Sun, he played a version in that style that was just awesome, just incredible. And that always gets me when it's done like that, as much as the original version done with bagpipes. Beautiful thing Sunday. What I really like as well here is the stuff that you sent to us, John. You put in a beautiful chronological order. It tells the story itself. So that first track, the first song you ever wrote, that was from like
1982 Christmas break. Yeah.
82.
My friend Robert Ellington and I wrote that. We had gone to a pizza restaurant with my parents, and while we were there was a guy taking out the trash and throwing garbage bags into the dumpster out back. And when we got back, Robert had just started saying, "You can be a janitor, you can," and next thing you know is we just wrote the song right there on the spot. And ironically, I ended up working at that pizza restaurant to pay for my first guitar amp. But hey, well, let me back up. My second guitar amp, I still have my first one. It's a 1973 Vibro Champ. So, but it wasn't loud enough. It was a little 5-watt amp. So I needed something huge and loud. So I ended up being a janitor, taking out the same trash at that same pizza restaurant.
Some things are just meant to be.
Yeah, I can still wash dishes with the best of them. I'll tell you that.
So, like you said, that was 82, end of 82. We then move, as you move, to a new city. We're about 1987. And another string that carries through is you had mentioned that first song was written with your friend as you were sitting there. What happened when you moved? And did you actually teach some friends to play instruments so you
Yeah,
guys could jam?
absolutely. I moved from Terrell, Texas, to Vernon, Texas, and there wasn't anybody up there that I knew that could play guitar, and did find a couple of guys that liked the same music, and slowly but surely we started a band, and I would teach the other guitarist the songs that I knew, and then he in turn would teach the guy that eventually became our bassist. And when we needed a bassist, we brought him in, and yeah, that was Dark Horse. We found us a drummer, and we performed all over Northwest Texas, Wichita Falls, Vernon area, Bowie, Burt
Yeah.
Burnett.
And you won some Battle of the Band. This wasn't
We
just like, oh, my friends were going to jam in the garage this Thursday night. Here, let me teach you how to hold this. And dance
Well,
around.
at first it was that. I mean, we played a high school dance where we just came on at the end of the dance and played 5 songs, did a couple of Ozzy songs and a Deep Purple and Twisted Sister and a Deep Purple. Did I already say Deep Purple? Oh, Judas Priest was the 5th one, Breaking the Law, of course.
Breaking the Law.
Yeah. And so after that, we started playing more country songs reluctantly, moving through some of the pop hits of the day, if you will. Some Bon Jovi, some Aerosmith, Rolling Stones, did a lot of Eagles, and started getting club gigs in Vernon and then in Wichita Falls, and then got invited to be part of the Battle of the Bands and ended up winning 5 of the 7 trophies that were offered, including Best Band and Original Song.
Very cool.
Wow.
And you had to write that original as a requirement of the battle.
Yes. And I will throw this out. One of the other bands, and maybe some people have heard this. One of the other bands was a band called Tux, Tuxx, out of Wichita Falls, and their drummer was a 16-year-old guy named Jarrett Reddick, who ended up, well, he is pretty much Bowling for Soup. If you've ever heard of that band, he's also the voice of Chuck E. Cheese, and he did some stuff on Phineas and Ferb. So, yeah, he's still in contact with us. And when we played a reunion not too long ago, we played the Bowling for Soup song, 1985, and we were given permission from the songwriter to play the song, which is a rarity, believe it or not, when you're in a cover band, is to actually get permission to play those songs.
Legit, yeah.
Yeah, and he was going to show up, but something came up at the last minute, so it would have been great to have Jarrett back on stage and playing with us.
And I remember this video from You Rock when you shared it, and it is so cool of a video itself. Great song, totally from 87. You got that pure vibe of the late 80s there.
Right.
But the video is so cool.
I did that with a whole bunch of old band photos. And of course, we did have videos back then, but they've all just turned to dust by now. And the last time I tried to watch something, it was just snow. You know, you couldn't, everything was demagnetized on the tape. So I found old photographs and used an AI program to animate them. And so that's what those videos, the video is all of the animated photos from that era.
Very cool.
You know,
Let's-
I do want to say one thing before we forget, and I'm being selfish here. It was you, and I was going to ask you backstage, but I forgot. I would love to know how you did the animation. Yes, you said AI software, and I'm not a big fan of AI, but I would agree on in this application, because I found some old pictures just this past week of playing with my band, playing on stage with a band probably about 40 years ago. And I've got 5 or 6, and I would love to talk to you about what software that was. I wouldn't mind trying that out.
It's free. It's Grok, Grok. It's done on my iPhone. You just take a photograph, you put it in there, and it'll animate it. And of course, it's limited on how much animation it will do. I think it's like maybe 6 seconds. But
that'll do.
There you go. It's free.
There you go.
And I remember when I first saw this, this is like, oh.
Grok
and
DJ,
it's because
help
it's
me
you
out there,
guys
brother.
in the photos to start
Yeah.
with, and it just makes it all seem like, wow.
Well, there are tiny glitches. Like there's one photograph where I'm turning around. It looks like I'm playing a Telecaster. I've never owned a Telecaster, but and you know, some different things. But yeah, for the most part, it was good to go.
It works. So let's take a ride back to 1987 here.
Hey, you'll see what I look like when I was skinnier.
Weekend Ride.
John W. Adams, folks, if you're just joining us,
Dark
a
Horse.
brilliant artist, and this is with his band Dark Horse, and it's Weekend Ride. Hell yeah. That's absolutely amazing. Look
Thank
at
you.
JJ. All right.
Yeah,
Dressed up.
I had to tie them down there. They started to fly off as I was shaking my head. That
Yeah,
was high school?
We see you back there.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I graduated from high school in '85. That was in '87.
Okay.
So yeah,
Wow.
the drummer was 2 years younger, and the three of us, Keith, Matt, and I, stayed around. Attended a community college for a couple of years, keep the band together. Landon graduated in '87. Landon and I went to UT in Austin. Keith and Matt moved to UT Arlington, and that was the last that we'd played together until about 2010. So yeah, the band is still somewhat together. I mean, we played about a year and a half ago, and we were doing all the reunion shows up in Vernon, high school reunions, and having a great time, and get together every once in a while and play, some of the old songs. And it just Matt, the bassist, has moved to Colorado. He and his wife own a bed and breakfast up there, so we don't get together too much more. But at one time, we were the longest tenured band in Texas. Well, that was after Dusty Hill died from ZZ Top, but there you go.
Oh, wow.
Awesome. And you even got the PV amps to prove it.
Yeah, I worked all summer at the pizza restaurant to buy one of those PV amps. 88-pound PV Deuce, by the way. They're loud and they are heavy. And back then I could pick them up, but it got to where I just couldn't pick them up anymore.
They were heavy. They were.
Yeah.
I think they're solid oak cabinets. I don't know what it was, but they were made to, I guess, drop off the back of some tour truck.
Very cool. That rocked. That totally rocked.
Thank you.
And the video, just so cool. And it matches the look of you guys. You guys look late 80s,
Well, those pictures were the late 80s, wearing the OP shirts and the corduroy shorts in some of them. Yeah.
Very cool.
I love it.
Very cool.
I love it. All right, I'm going to do some shout outs and bring on our Laurie's Mishmash. And I can bring her on now, actually. So let me just finish with some of these shout outs here. I just wanted to announce some of the up and comings this in the next few days. We got I want to announce an amazing supporter of this channel and others. WHM, aka Wesley Media Hub. And you all know me. I'm a sucker when it comes to anything to do with family. He's writing a tribute album of his dad's music, and this one song is called "The Softest Touch in Town." The whole album will be out soon, and I will announce it as I get more information. But yeah, please go offer up some support. It's beautiful. Sunday, March 1st, The Underground Signal with Phoenix Falling. There's another great support of so many of our channels. A special announcement as we promote on the community pulse. Send us something if you have anything that you want shouted out, and we oblige. So Cubic Lover sent us, he's got a part 1, part 2, and part 3 that DJ's dropping the links for. It's a thing, it's always darkest before dawn. So it's available again in 3 different parts.
Oh, cool.
Really good stuff. Thank you, Brian. Really appreciate you for sending us stuff like that, because that's what we're all about. Saturday, March 21st, let's not forget Kurt Fest 26 with CampGmay. We get to hear all the fine talents within our community. Really cool stuff. You know it's going to be a great show. And welcome, Laurie's Mishmash.
Thank you. How are you,
Our
cuz?
sponsor for the pianist and composer segment of the show.
My mug. Thank you.
Before
It's
we
so
get
great
on
to meet
that,
John and hear all about John's music. And I did the math when you told me what you graduated from. You're not
Yeah.
old. You're not old.
Yeah,
the math.
59.
You
but
creep.
hey.
But you,
I'm younger than Keith Richards.
I didn't like go on his page and start creeping. I just did the math real quick. Well, you said you've been in music for like 48 years, so you were like very young when you started music.
I was, yes.
That's awesome. I was too. I was only 7.
Yeah, I wasn't that young.
Yeah. Well, I started piano lessons when I was 7. I wasn't like in a band or anything.
Oh, well, I was in a band when I was, I guess, maybe a freshman in high school, and that was about as 8th grade.
Awesome. So, Battle of the Bands.
Not there yet. It was
That's
more of a, play in the park at a gazebo type thing,
That's fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. My son's a musician, and we used to go to little concerts for him and his friends when they were 10. He went to a conservatory, so he got involved in like doing open mics and all that. But yeah, to see little kids on stage like that, it's awesome. Yeah. Love it.
Landon, the drummer in Dark Horse, his daughter Kate, just was in the School of Rock program from the time she was little, and just an incredible bass player, an incredible guitarist, really a good musician and vocalist. And she got her scholarship to Berkeley, Boston. So that's where she is a freshman. That's
where my son is. He's graduating this year.
Wonderful.
I wonder if he knows her. And she does bass, you said, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome. Wow.
She's incredible.
And is she from Texas?
Yep, Dallas.
So she's up here with all the snow, like freaking out.
Yep. Hey, it's her choice. She could go there. She could have gone to LA, and she chose Berkeley. So it's
that's the same exact with my son. Yeah, it was a LA Musicians Institute.
Exactly.
Berkeley. And I said, Berkeley's one of the biggest music schools in the world. You got to go to Berkeley, and you're not going across the country from me. So
she could have gone to North Texas, in Denton. That's where Don Henley and Nora Jones. They're from there. Greg Bissonette, if you guys know who Greg Bissonette is.
Yeah.
Right.
Great drummer, but
all good schools. She probably could have saved $200,000 too by going somewhere other than Berkeley.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Freaking crazy. Yeah. But anyhow,
to be a musician.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm in a Berkeley parents site right on Facebook, and all the moms, what is my baby going to do in the snow? And is it going to be okay? We're like, listen, Boston knows how to clean up snow. It's going to be gone in like an hour.
Yeah.
Don't worry about your little baby at college. They're going to be fine. But yeah, all the warm state parents were like, is everybody going to be okay? Like, they tell them they're having a blizzard and their child is across the country for them. I don't blame them, but it was funny.
Need a team of folks with flamethrowers and evaporators, and you got
that's all you need.
I don't know why no one has ever done that.
And these kids, they trek through everything. They don't care. But my son's probably still in shorts. What are you going to do? So anyhow, I did get something, Frank. I see you with my mug. I'm just going to give myself a plug. I got new merch, and it's a soy candle with my name on it.
Oh, wow.
How cool is that? I just got it today. See? You can get that.
Cool. I like that.
Yeah, I'm a candle
doll. Wasn't there a doll that I saw?
Yeah. My plush toy doll collection.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I made one for all of our friends in our chat room. So if you want to come back into the chat room, JJ and Frank, I'll make one for you. But yeah, it's not an actual doll. It looks like a doll. It's AI generated. But I have it on some of my merch now. In order to get the actual plush doll on Fourth Wall, you had to get a minimum of 300 orders. And you had to order a sample yourself for $150. And so, I get one order a year. I'm not getting 300 doll orders in a day. So yeah, I just thought it was so cute that I put it like on a shirt, a dad hat. You guys are interested, whatever. It's fun. Have I yapped enough?
I could listen to it.
I just saw a little comment from Paz. You can give me an email. Send me an email, Paz.
I need my glasses.
I would love to work backstage with you. All right.
Those aren't the glasses I want to see, Laurie. Come on.
Oh,
get
yeah.
the other ones.
Wait, are we talking Elton John?
Or the Pianist section.
Zsa Zsa Gabor.
No. The other ones.
Oh, Elton John. All right. I put those away a long time ago, John. Oh, yeah. But these are kind of fun. I like to show the sides because they know.
Yeah, the Eartha Kitt one, too.
I feel like I'm on Gmaze. We try to see how many glasses we can change in 5 minutes. Can't see a thing though.
Like the QV channel.
Yeah, it's more like
you
TV.
for $4.99. Act now, and we'll throw in a candle.
I should sell Laurie's merch with these and put my
There
name
you
on the
go.
side.
Absolutely.
John,
What you
just
do
inspired
is you just buy that sticker that you just apply on the bottom.
Yeah.
Right? Laurie's Mishmash.
Well, then I have to order a million of these myself in order to put the sticker on.
Hopefully, you're selling more
true.
candles than Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah. DJ was asking me what the scent was, but yeah, I'm not going there. Not going there.
They said it was soy milk.
It's a soy candle. It's actually scentless.
Oh, I thought it just smelled like soy milk.
Well, I thought it was going to smell like coconut or something. I like scents, but to me it smells neutral. So maybe
Unless
it's just
you're
when you
stuck in your car
when your
in the
power goes
middle
out.
of a blizzard that's gone on for a week. Why would
scentless
you
candle,
want a
yeah.
scentless candle?
For the
That's what I'm
light,
saying. It must just be for when the
Just
power
for-
goes out. Like a tea light. I thought it was going to have a smell.
I got a pen light. Does the same thing without the flame.
All right, I'm not really selling this merch, am I?
Okay, no.
It smells
you need to-
delicious,
It's
everybody.
There
hypoallergenic.
you go. Yes.
There you
It
go.
says Munio Spa on the bottom of it. Maybe when I light it, it'll smell.
I'm sure
like
it's gonna
a
have
match.
some sort of scent. Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
It smells like sulfur.
Laurie just did a real shitty job of promoting her merch.
You guys did. I
But
didn't
go
bring
now.
up the scent. I didn't bring up the scent at all until you all did.
That was
Sorry.
DJ.
You can actually put something in the top of it and then burn it. Like put a little tea light from Yankee Candle or something if you guys
There you go. That's
Put another candle on it.
put a candle in the candle. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't even want to light it. It's too pretty. But the great thing about it though, this is the selling point. Once you burn through that whole candle, you get this awesome jar with my logo on it that you can put anything in it. Marbles, candies.
gin.
Hey, if you
Scented
burn it
wax,
across the
rum.
hall, if you burn it across the hall in Cameron's room, it could smell like Teen Spirit.
Yeah. His room smells a little better now that he's in college than when he was a high school kid. I was like McDonald's in the corner and yeah, boy sweat. I hope he's not listening. The poor kid. Anywho, we're getting more snow tomorrow. I just found out. I'm like, what the F?
We're getting a little bit, yeah,
Piles on top
but
of piles.
not
Yeah, you're
much. Just in the
Not
morning.
getting any. Sorry.
3 to
Thank
5
you.
inches on top of 6 feet of snow is enough.
We'll talk to you when you're in your 37th day of 105 degrees.
Yes, y'all can call me in August, and
Yeah.
I'll be in here in
Beautiful.
a sweat box. Yeah.
I can't wait for warm weather. I don't know.
All
Said
right,
no one in
let's,
Texas.
Yeah, right.
What's that?
I said
no
no
one
one in Texas. Can't wait
Yeah.
for the warm weather.
Balls, Rhett's sweaty balls. Anyhow, hey, so any descendant relationship to our second president?
I've been told.
Of course.
I come from a
How many
long
John
line
Adams
of
are
John
there?
Adams. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you know,
I just
Google
like-
me.
I'll never find you, right?
No, that's
Yeah.
one of the reasons I put a W in there is it does eliminate half those questions. My middle name is not Quincy.
Yeah.
But direct descendant of John Jay, if that matters.
Nice. I like that.
But yeah, apparently it goes back somewhere, you know.
We have a city near us, Quincy.
Yeah.
A lot of the cities around here are named after presidents and stuff, but we say Quincy, kind of like a Z.
Hmm.
Is that how you would say it, JJ? Quincy?
Quincy Market with Faneuil Hall.
Oh, you say Quincy? No, I'm thinking Quincy, the city, but it's,
Oh, okay. I was thinking
Oh,
Quincy Market.
there is Quincy Market. Yeah, different. Anyhow, I say it differently, but that's just me. That's a Laurieism. I don't know how to pronounce things. But that's not
like
what we're
I
here
pronounce-
for, folks. We're here to talk about the pianists.
Speaking of not
Right.
pronouncing,
I'm not
Speaking
pronouncing
of
things
not
correctly.
pronouncing pianists and,
We
and
just, like,
composers, there I go.
Back
The
to
harder I
candles
try,
now.
the worse it gets. What's that?
It's pretty embarrassing.
Back to
Welcome
candle
to the
scents.
pianist.
Right.
Let's go back to candle scents. It's safer. I don't know. The Gwyneth Paltrow candle collection.
Ugh. God, it's disgusting.
Oh man,
so
it's better
who's,
than
our,
for
the
it.
Mix Club selling the candle.
who's the featured
Yeah.
composer this week?
Yeah,
The
so
composer this week. Yeah, Frank.
yeah,
You wanna
I'm
say?
gonna add a couple things and then hand it over to Laurie. Lena is once again, we've been following each other. One of the first that I came across in these communities. Lena Music. Yep, Canadian, and She's just a brilliant talent. That just knocked me out.
That was good loud.
Did you hit me in the
John's last song had some great cowbell, so I had to bring the
Yeah,
cowbell.
more cowbell.
Okay.
head? There
Do
you
I need to
go.
get percussive instruments out? I wasn't
Yes.
informed that was a
Just
prerequisite.
grab whatever's near you and bang on it.
All right, hang on. I'm sure I've got some stuff.
See?
I don't think we're gonna get through this pianist. There
Ooh,
you go.
it's a shaker. Back
All
to
right.
Lena music. Yeah, sorry.
Back to Lena music. She sent me a wonderful piece that she composed, and we are gonna do a collaboration soon. And yeah, what do you want to add to it, Laurie?
Well, I was looking at a lot of her shorts, which, first of all, so she composes, she arranges, she produces all different music styles, but she's adorable too. Like at the beginning of each
Yeah.
short, she's like, hi. She says, I don't know if it's like a cue marker for her, like kind of when you clap, but she's like, hi, at every single one. And I learned from you that she's probably into music therapy, helping out the blind and all that, and playing
Yeah.
for them. And so wonderful. And
Yes,
like you said, it would be great to meet her here and get to know her
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, she'll catch it on replay.
And Lena, you have to tell us if it's Lena music or Lena. Me and Frank have a bet going. I know it
said
looks
Lena.
like Lena, but the way she says it when she's introducing herself on her short sounded to me like Lena. But again, she has an accent. Or maybe she doesn't, and I do.
You have a hearing impediment?
All right.
I like this guy.
That's
I don't know where I'm pointing. I try to point backwards, but I'm probably
Good
pointing
point to
nowhere.
me, yeah.
You are. Yeah, you're.
Well,
No,
according-
you were right the last time. There.
This is pointing to you according to what they see, John. So you always have to point
All right.
backwards.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's
go
get
on.
this
Right,
a
like the
spin.
Brady Bunch.
Oh, Laurie.
So this is this segment is sponsored by Laurie's Mishmash.
Thank you. Thank you.
If you don't like the candle marketing thing, you can just buy a mug.
And that's
It
an old
doesn't
mug. The
smell.
other ones are pretty cool.
Yeah. All right. Let's give this a spin. Lena music, folks. You're gonna love it. Wow. Isn't that beautiful?
So pretty, melodic, romantic, all of that.
Yeah. And yes, I love the build up with the synth. Beautiful stuff. That's Lena Music, folks. Thank you, and let's go offer up some support. Any thing you want to add there, Cuz?
I want to add that Linda Jean popped in right during the penis section, like she always does.
Of course she does.
She has a sixth sense.
Of course she does.
And she wants
Follow
to
your
sniff my
nose.
candle.
It always knows.
Nose.
Do
What
a
is that?
scentless
Nose
candle.
knows.
That's the Fruit Loops commercial, isn't it?
Yeah.
Follow your nose. It always-
They used it. Yeah.
Probably been used everywhere.
Yeah.
No, I won't keep you. Got to get
Yeah.
back to John. Obviously, I am having a show Friday. Another plug because you ask me all the time. Not just doing it on my own here. But,
Yes.
but of course,
Yep.
it's Valentine's Day. Hi. There's my
Oh,
theme.
so Friday's yes, Friday is
Wow.
Saturday's Valentine's Day. Of
the
course, I go live.
13th.
Yeah,
Midnight.
Friday the 13th.
Oh,
Yeah.
shoot. Well, I go live at midnight, so it's technically the 14th. So I'm going to have good luck.
Yeah, you're good. Well, 13 is a
Yeah.
good luck number if you're
Canadian?
no, in Italian, 13 is good luck. So you're part Italian, so you're good.
I'm all Italian. I should know that.
There you go.
Well, American.
That's a good
Italian.
luck number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But
Good to know.
yeah,
Yeah, so there'll be lots
that's
of
great.
red,
Happy
lots
Valentine's Day.
Lots
Wow.
of games as usual. I'm going to get my friends to play live again. And I did Kubrick, and for all of you who are interested, put out another backing track. It's a nice 6/8 ballady style. So we can listen to you guys play if you send me something. And I'll make
Oh,
chocolate.
very cool. What's the backing track?
It's just in the style of 6/8 ballad. It's kind of like a romantic song. It's not a actual song. So there's plenty of room
I'll
to
check
play
it
lead
out.
over, to sing, to do cartwoods.
Carpet.
Show us what you get. Show us your mojo.
Polish your belt
Valentine.
buckle.
You can do that too. Play cowbell, whatever you want. We have no rules.
John's going to show up
Keep it under a
Friday.
minute.
Don't worry.
Yeah,
You better believe it. That's
I hope
exactly
to
what
see
I
you
want.
around there. Absolutely.
It's exactly what I want to do, he says.
Oh, John hates me already. It's so sad.
I love your sense of humor.
Oh, it's great. It's just perfect. I told you. All right, I'm gonna let you go. Get back to it. JJ, you're always the best interviewer, and John, it's great meeting you. We'll see you in the green room after the show. So stick around.
Thank you. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, stick
Bye,
around
guys.
after. We'll Hubsy will join us in the green room, and the real Justine, and anybody who wants to join us, we can send the link. All right.
Bye.
Cuz,
Bye, Laura.
I love
Bye-bye.
you. Thank you. Oh, bye.
Yeah.
That was funny.
She showed you.
We know who's in charge.
Don't tell me you love me.
Just got to go figure out how to put some scent on those candles. Just rushing out to the candle lab.
We ruined her plug. Yeah, that's funny. All right.
Do you have a few more shout outs, Frank, before we get to another tune?
I think we've kept everybody waiting. We've only got not much more, so I'll shut it out between next songs.
Sounds good. So
Yeah.
we were like 82, then we moved to 87, and then you had mentioned a couple years after you stayed, you then moved on and went to college in Austin, correct?
Yep.
And the next track that we're going to play is from when you were there, and you were in a band with a few other guys named John.
The Johns, yes. There was four of us. Myself, a John, and there was John Stephen Coons, and John Swift was our original drummer, and then a great friend of mine named Enrique Rendon, and the Enriquez was voted out 3-1 for band name, so we went with Johns, and we played, at a coffee house in Austin on Congress Avenue. Had a big following, and then a band named Reckless Kelly. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of them, but they moved to Austin from out of state. They had management, and they started taking all of our acoustic gigs. Yeah, you know, that's how that works when you're kind of self-managed. And so, yeah, we did play South by Southwest. It was all original. Well, started off covers, but you know, it evolved to all original music. And yeah, we were getting a following in Austin. It was great.
You mentioned where the last tracks that we heard, you were more playing band electric guitar. You kind of moved more towards acoustic guitar here.
The white guitar, that Gibson Sonics, my first electric, my first real guitar, that was stolen in '89 while I was away at Christmas break back home in Vernon, and I'd moved through a whole MIDI setup, had sequencers and drum machines, and still had the same Juno 106. Was recording on a 4-track, and by the time I'd get to an idea, I'd set everything up or sequence it or put it all together. I just lost the desire to finish it. So there was a lot of songs that I never finished. So I was getting into James Taylor and Jerry Jeff Walker back then, and some other Austin. Well, James Taylor's not from Austin, obviously, but back then, was getting into that acoustic sound, and got an acoustic and started writing a bunch of songs that way. And we had an idea to just form an all acoustic band, and it was really Steve's idea, John Stephen Coons, and he said, well, get your friend Andy to play bass. And I said, man, if Andy's going to be part of this, he's a lot better guitarist than I am. I'll play bass. So I went and bought a acoustic bass. Still have it back here behind me. Andy is the other guitarist in Mauves on Leaves. So
yes,
I'm still in contact with him. But when Andy said, no, I'm trying to finish school, then we got Enrique to be in the band. And yeah, we did some really fun things. And I think the song that you have queued up is what, 2 Dimes?
Yes.
Yeah, that was probably one of the better of those songs that we had back then. But that whole first album that I did, the Pandemic Schmandemic album, is just littered with songs from that era of my life. Because I mean, when you're putting out your first album, you pretty much grasp all the songs that you've done in the past. Why try to recreate all new songs? So it's about 50-50 new songs versus songs from the Johns.
Very cool.
I tell you, people, grab your partner and slow dance if you're so blessed. This is a special one.
Oh,
Actually,
thank you.
Both of these next ones, but this one, grab your partner.
Awesome. John
A little bit
W.
different than
Adams,
the
folks.
previous two, that's for sure.
Yes. Yeah, I love the way you've arranged this. It's beautiful. John W. Adams, folks, with a song called 2 Dimes.
The way he lit his cigarette, she liked the way he lit hers too. He liked the way she threw punches in public, and he liked the way she slept with anyone that moved her. 2 dimes between them, worthless wage for worthless living, worthless lives and worthless times. Only bright spots for nights spots and rainstorms, making love out of rhyme. 2 times between them, 2 on the run, 2 young to fall to pieces, too much in love. But now the tables turn, and life has grown so sweet. That's not the one who were there for me. Now they dine on wingtips and money fat, buying anything that'll shake their purse, keeping silent the past they share between them. Love's an empty curse. 2 times between them, 2 on the run, 2 young to fall to pieces, too much in love, too much in love, too much in love.
Absolutely gorgeous. Let me unmute our guest. There we go.
And it's not just us amateurs who thought that was an amazing song, was it, John? Oh, there's the bass. There we go.
Yeah, someone told me that they wanted to see the bass. Yeah, I still have it. It's a Washburn AB20. Yeah, that song was recognized early as a pretty good song. I'll be proud of it for a long time. A guy named Clint Black wanted to record it, and I was told by the guy that was scouting the song for me, a guy named Shake Russell, who's a Texas guitarist. He said, hey, they have this habit of taking a song and changing a chord or changing a lyric, and then getting 50% of the songwriting credits for it. And as I've mentioned many times, I kind of wish I would have just gone ahead and agreed to it, because 50% of something is still a hell of a lot more than 100% of nothing. But I own all the rights to it, to my music. So
It didn't need a single note changed. That was perfect.
thank you. My band Dark Horse, actually, that's the only song that we do now when we play live. Is that song.
Very cool. Yeah, it hit in a. What year was that? Probably like
96, 90, 95, 96. It's right before my son Carter was born. I wrote it in my living room in Austin on an old Yamaha C100 classical guitar.
There you go. And it brings out the same kind of emotions that, even though you're not playing it on a nylon string, the Clapton one, Tears in Heaven, that just
thank you.
Somehow, and that song just pulled my personal heartstrings. That's why I said, if you're blessed enough to have a partner, grab and slow dance.
Yeah, I've really liked that song. I've written, I don't know, 100 of them, but that one is the one that my brother always tends to like. Everything is compared to Two Dimes. When are you going to write another song like Two Dimes? No, I have a whole bunch of other ones too. So many different styles to cover.
And you do. I mean, especially if you listen, through your discography and you include the other parts of John records. There's a lot of it. a great song, no matter what style, that can
Thank you.
go right through to somebody's
appreciate it.
heart. It's great. A couple more shout outs, Frank?
Yeah, let's do it. So we're at the point where we just throw in some mentions. Fridays is absolute mayhem. And it starts in the morning with Jovel de Putzis. And when I say morning, I'm talking Eastern time, like 7:30 in the morning. And then we have Dan Anderson somewhere around 1 o'clock, followed by Valerie Bott at 2 o'clock. Charlie Gabaldon, who we've seen in the chat, he's on right after Valerie. And then Strings and Pucks, relatively new to our communities. So like I said, he is getting like 3 different shout-outs tonight. Wow. Friday night warm-up at 4 p.m. Eastern time. And then, of course, we have Jade Starr with her Unearthed at 6 p.m., followed by Mr. Smith. I could have done it 9 times. But my drummer from Ninth Gate. Live drum or sound sessions every Friday. I guess it's around 8 o'clock. I've got 8:30 here. But yeah, it's Friday nights is just incredible because that's followed by Pole Vault and Sunshine Archer with the weekend warm-up Friday at 10 p.m. And then you get we all go over to Laurie's Mishmosh with the Friday night hang, and everybody gets dumped over to, yes, another Ninth Gate member, the bassist, Gary Hubbs, with the Parking Lot Warrior Friday, 2 a.m. Eastern Time, 11 p.m. Pacific Time. Another fantastic show and an amazing supporter in these communities. And then everybody gets dumped over to Leelaverse. Leela is just another amazing talent, and you heard her to open the show tonight. Let's Adorable Anarchy. I still say this, Adorable Anarchy, and her partner Tim with the Smugcast, Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. 8:30 Central Time, and then 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. A great little show Tuesday nights. And a special shout out to Ali Patches and Rich New Designs. Now, as Rich says, Rich is the first person that I found in these communities that really dig my music. I found him in this, I forgot his name now. He plays piano and he calls out everybody's name. Anyways, this is going back before my original channel got knocked down because of stupidity. But Ali Patches.
Please expound.
What's that?
Please expound.
No, it was just something dumb I did, and I blamed DistroKid.
Oh,
and then
gotcha.
months later I realized, that was me. All right. Ali Patches, Into the Night, and Into the Night with Wes and Ali, and then she has Azuras, and then Rich New Designs has Coffee with Wes, Love Art and Music. They're just 2 amazing people in these communities. And then you go onto their show and they're directing you to everybody else's show when you're there. It's pretty amazing. Yeah, I'm going to stop. Let me just finish with these shoutouts and then it'll be all music from here. Thomas Christ, The Hour of Rock, Saturday at 6 p.m. This is what I was saying those Saturday nights. Then we have Jade Starr at 7 p.m. Pete Johns at 8 p.m. Brad Example 9 p.m. And then everybody goes over to Freedom Redbird at 10 p.m. as well as CampGmay is on at 10 p.m. So let's go over to Freedom and send her some love as well. Share some of that love. Chris Lane every Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, the Happy Hour, an amazing show. Michael Songs every Sunday at noontime. Scotty Butters with Tuesday live music, Butter Tunes, No Trick. The Real Justine every Sunday night at 8:30. It's a real cool hang. and you get to meet a lot of cool people. I love the topics she brings up, and everybody's engaged. It's a really cool show. So please go check out Justine. She's dropping a whole bunch of links here tonight, partnering up with DJ Big Red, an amazing supporter once again of all these communities. And I'm going to end it with my man. And look, he's right there, like he knows it's his turn to get shouted out. The Mix Club. He's always around in everybody's community. Just another amazing person. Yes. Love you, Rhett. All right. This
So
is
much
the
good
time
stuff
for the show.
every single week. Every week.
It is. It is. And I really enjoy shouting out everybody's stuff. I mean, this is a lot of fun. I love this community.
It's
And
good for the soul to highlight and
when-
celebrate others.
when you love something, you nourish it, right? You
Yeah.
want to
Thought you
keep it going.
set it free.
Well,
You set it.
nourish it, set it free, and hopefully
I
it's
tried
well
that.
grown enough.
And I
To
wrote at least 100 songs. So-
free.
because they never seem to come back.
And you wind up just crying yourself to sleep, although that's too early for the cue. So
Ah. That's what song is
That was
next.
good, though.
I remember
That
there
was
was a
good.
fourth
That was
song.
good.
Yeah.
yes, yeah, we're already up to our last song, and as again, it's so neat the way that you sent us this chronological look at your material. We're now coming into the 21st century. How have you been recording? What's your studio kind of?
Well, let me see if I can show you here. There's a drum set. There's my Dark Horse flag, by the way. And there's that original amp. I got an acoustic amp. I've got, of course, my guitars down here. I don't know if you can see this underneath me. I've got a piano.
Ooh, nice.
Wow, very cool.
So what I do is a lot of times I will hum something into my phone. That's where it starts. And then it's an idea. If I have a lyric idea, sometimes lyrics come first, sometimes music comes first. I've yet to figure out a process. But what I end up doing is I will record the drums first. I started off on GarageBand. Thanks to Pete, by the way, Pete Johns, for getting me started on how to do things. From there, I will record the drums and then play along with the bass, and then usually it's screwed up in there somewhere, so I'll end up having to redo it at least 10 times. Then I'll add guitar, piano, whatever flavor is in there, and then eventually get to the vocals. And what I've found in recent years is that my voice isn't what it used to be. I've never had the best sounding voice, but at one time I was able to hit the notes that I needed to hit. And so now the 59 years old, the top register is starting to go. But hey, we can't all sing like Sammy Hagar for the rest of our lives, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it. I did switch to Logic a few years ago. I think it's probably the best decision I've made for my music. It's a lot more intuitive, and there's a lot more features available than what was available on GarageBand. I do have a Mac. I have everything set up just the way I need to. I've got a Zoom 12-channel mixer and a collection of guitars, as you can see, depending on what I need. Just punch through it, that's really all it is. I mean, if there was a better process, I would always be open for it, but this seems to have worked. And I've written a bunch of songs and a bunch of different styles. And like I had mentioned earlier, whatever mood I'm in is what I'm going to write toward. And it depends on if I'm in a good mood or a raucous mood or maybe a mellow mood and a sad mood. I've done it. But this song I think that you're about to play features my stepdaughter, Alexa, who absolutely has the best voice of anyone I've ever met. And
Yeah, doesn't matter if you can't hit those high notes anymore when you have her.
you know, you've got to play to your advantages, and having her available to sing the songs, I wrote this one specifically for her. So I knew at the moment that I started having the song in my head that it would be hers, even though I do have the original version on an acoustic guitar with me, you know, singing it. It came together when she stepped up into the mic in my home studio here in Allen and let it out. So yeah, I'm blessed.
Very cool. And is she still currently? I mean, did you do like everybody else, basically pandemic lockdown? All of a sudden, where you kind of moved into the Your Music Live and DistroKid and all that, or had you been doing that before that point?
Yeah, in high school she was all state choir and for the state of Texas, and the largest high school in Texas, Allen High School. That was a mighty big accomplishment. And then there's I think 2 songs on that first album that she sings on, and then maybe 2 on the second album, and then this one I think might be on one of those albums. I don't know, but yeah, she's contributed or sang the entire song, I think, on 5 of my tracks. And they leave tomorrow morning to move out of state. So that's how that works.
But remember, I mean, you can still collab with sending wave files and.
Yeah. Well, I bought a mic specifically for her. You know, it's this red mic that it's supposed to be the mic that Taylor Swift used. So whatever, but it's a nice tube condenser. It's a great mic, and you know, it's a little bit sensitive for my raspy, crappy voice, but for hers, it's just silky smooth. So maybe I'll figure out a way to get that up there and teach her how to record out of state, and then, you know, collaborate remotely.
Yeah, either that or
works for the Chandler brothers, right?
Exactly. Awesome. So yes, your stepdaughter Alexa, just incredible, soothing, liquid, smooth. To me,
Beautiful
she's one
voice.
of these singers that their voice sounds like a string section.
Her enunciation, I honestly, and I don't mean this as an insult, I think she could sing the Disney catalog. She would be the Disney princess that can enunciate clearly. Everybody hears the voice, where mine, I kind of slide into notes and maybe, you know, slur my speech, but hers is just crystal clear and perfect. So yeah, I am pleased with the way this one came out, for sure.
Let's give it a
You
listen.
have a lot to be proud of. Yeah,
Thank you.
I can relate. You have a lot to be proud of, folks. You're gonna love this. This is John W. Adams, of course, featuring stepdaughter Alexa Mooring, "Crying Myself to Sleep."
Driving home a rainy road, a runny nose, and a song comes on the radio. Suddenly I can see you and me and the places we would go. But I guess that doesn't matter anymore. You walked our future out the door. Walking in, remembering an empty den. I throw your photos in the
That was exactly what I was thinking. Uh, absolutely gorgeous.
Holy God. That last minute, or minute and a half, I mean, the whole song, but that, oh,
Where I changed the key in the middle of the chorus.
it
Yeah.
works.
Yeah, it was weird. I wanted a key change in there, and I thought about having a chorus and then a second chorus with a key change. And then for some reason, I thought, well, hell, I'll just put it in the middle of the chorus. And it seemed to work out quite well.
It's transcendent. And, from the title, Cry Myself to Sleep, you'd be thinking, this is as beautiful as a lullaby could be, despite the title. Just her voice is so incredible.
Yeah, she's special, that's for sure.
I sure hope you guys can figure out the sharing of the WAV files, because this is something that everyone would want to hear more of.
Yeah, me too.
And that's what Mike and Don were saying. That girl better keep singing.
Yeah.
for
I
sure.
think we understand. Remember earlier we were talking about nourishing something and then having to let it free? I think we see why John's mind was trying to be positive and look at it like that.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful, beautiful. And the family connection just makes it just extra special.
Yeah. Yeah, she could do whatever she wants. Yeah, she's a wonderful mother right now, so that's where that matters.
Yes. Yep. We have recordings we can listen to, and more that can be made later. Right now.
Right.
Awesome.
I have a
Well,
couple questions. Like,
yeah.
What do you have coming up? Anything in the works, live or anything like that?
Nothing live. I do have a song that should be releasing. It's releasing on the 17th. It's called Drinking Shoes, and it's straight up country.
Cool.
Of course, I've been doing kind of some pop punk stuff and some heavy metal stuff. My eclectic sensibility of just whatever fits. But yeah, there's plenty of stuff that I've released. I think I have enough now for a fifth album. We'll see. But yeah, there's always something, just whenever I have time, I will spend the spare moment up here punching through something and trying to, I don't know what it is. I'm sure everybody on this page is the same way and probably hears it like you're spending too much time doing that. And why are you doing that? But it's just something that's inside that you kind of feel you need to get out, or if you don't, use it or lose it. And I hate to admit it, but it's, I'm not out on a golf course. I'm not drinking at clubs. I'm not chasing women or drug addicted or anything. This is where I spend it, my spare time. You always find me if you can.
Any chance of any more Moths on Leaves material coming?
What's weird is Andy is in the beginning stages of a band with guys that I knew in Vernon. It's called the Muck City Bastards or something like that. Muck City Bastards. So I have not really worked with Andy in about a year with Moths on Leaves. He's still a great friend. He probably will catch the replay of this show. So, hey, Andy, anytime, man. But such an incredible talent.
I love Maple Rose.
That is a long song that we considered splitting into 3 parts, maybe even 4 parts. But yeah, it's a fun song. But he's a fantastic songwriter, and it took a long time for me to get him to sing. And I knew he could sing because he would, sing in my apartment at UT in college, and we'd go out and sing karaoke at 6th Street bars, and always be asked, "Hey, are you guys performing? Are you coming back?" Or we did "If I Fell" by the Beatles that everybody just applauded the 2-part harmonies. But yeah, he finally was able to get over that, I guess, animosity of singing, and he is fantastic. So it's always good having a collaborator like that.
Very
He's
cool.
written some really good songs. And hey, I invite anybody to go listen to the Malls on Leave stuff. He wrote a song called She that is fantastic. Another one of his is called Kalimba Days. Wow. I mean, he's just great. But yeah, he's he's good to have in your corner, kind of like Alexa, you know.
Yeah.
When you need a great guitar solo, and he's also contributed some guitar solos to some of my solo stuff. And because I've been playing for a long time. Maybe I should have stuck left-handed. I might have been a lot better, but I can get by. I am. I saw a shirt the other day. I'm the world's okayest guitarist, and I thought about buying it for myself, but you just don't need T-shirts. But yeah, world's okayest guitarist.
Now, I think what we've heard tonight, and especially the way we were able to hear it chronologically, is a journey that any of us would be glad or proud to have done ourselves. So
Thank you. I appreciate that.
it,
And it's an honor being on this show and actually, I guess, being featured to let people hear this.
yeah, I
It's
hope
an
you
honor
felt
for us.
comfortable hanging out and talking about tunes.
Yeah. Hey, I appreciate the opportunity.
Most welcome. This is what we do.
Yeah. I
I'm
thank
sorry
you
for the folks over here that keep saying every time I say Alexa that
Laurie's lights keep going out.
I apologize. Alexa, play the music of John W. Adams.
All right. One more quick question for you.
Yeah, sure.
Have you ever done any collabs with any community members or?
No, I have not.
Yeah.
I actually offered a song to Pete a while back. I thought it would fit more his style, but I mean, he's got his own stuff. Everybody seems to be busy.
Yeah.
I haven't. I just kind of sit here in my little room and punch things out myself.
No, that's good. I'm pretty much the same, but yeah, I'm gonna tell you, we are honored for you being on this show. You're a brilliant talent, and
Be
to
careful with
share-
that word.
well, we certainly love your music. Yeah. Once again, thank you, JJ. Stellar job
Thank you.
tonight. Yeah. Any last words, John? Well, leave it with JJ first, and you can close it off before I introduce our closing song, which is Michelle Castillo. Yep. JJ.
Just appreciate being able to be like that, Almost Famous movie. Yeah, I get to meet people that I'm a fan of their music. And, before all of this community, you could be a fan of an artist and you would never, ever get to speak to him, meet him. Closest I came to was like, I stepped on Oprah Winfrey's foot in an airport as I was backing up trying to read a sign. But, this is getting to talk to the people. And not get yelled at for stepping on your foot and stuff. So, anyways, it's a privilege to do this, and thank you, John, very much.
It's mine. Privilege is mine. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone who comes and enjoys it as much as we do.
All right, John, the floor is yours before we get into our closing track. And like I said, anybody want to join us backstage, DJ can send you the link. We'll chat a little bit back there, but any last words there, John?
I hope they're not last words, but
For the show, sorry. Whoa.
I appreciate it. And the final word he said was anything I can tell people is if you have an idea or a passion, just pursue it with everything you can. If not, it's going to fester inside of you, and you're always going to be asked, what if I had done that? What if I would have sold Clint Black a song. There's always going to be second guessing, but in the end, if you can't leave the world a little bit better than the way you found it, then you really shouldn't have been here.
Excellent.
That's beautiful.
Oh, well, I just kind of came up with that. Hang on, I'll think of something.
That was
Write that
actually
down. That's a
beautiful
song.
because
Write that down.
It's a great segue into this song. And that's beautiful. I want to say I love you all. Thank you, DJ.
Thank
Justine,
you, all the mods.
all the mods out there. Love you all the support that we get from everybody. Thank you all for coming out and joining us in the celebration with John W. Adams. We're going to close this song tonight with a new artist that I met in these communities, and her name is Michelle Castillo. This is actually, it ties in perfectly to how you just closed the show. We are one. Good night, everybody. Love you all.
Stay kind and creative,
Please follow
everyone.
this new artist here.
Knock, knock, ice at your door, all dressed up like they're at war. Where's your warrant? Oh, you got none, but you don't care. You're coming to get some. Get some brown people to fill your quota. You're just doing your job. So said the Nazis and the men in white hats as they turned into an angry mob. Brothers and sisters of a lighter shade walk hand in hand, protesting the hate. They are patriots, fighting for our constitutional right. We will never forget who paid the ultimate price, murdered in the streets, standing up for our rights. We will rise up, continue the fight, one and all. A militant army is in the streets of the city, terrorizing the brown and black. Don't go to work, don't go to school. You got a target on your back. There's a swelling surge across the land, people singing songs and holding hands, protesting the destruction of rights we once knew. Tell me what you gonna do. Do you care about the red, white, and blue? Or you gonna wait till the guns are turned on you? A militant army is in the streets of the city, terrorizing the brown and black. Don't go to work, don't go to school. You got a target on your back. Stay strong, hold on tight, there's a light coming through. We are one. Me and